It's me, Lancelot again, and got some more questions to answer. Okay, how to not bitch out on approaching. Well, first you got to realize, why are you bitching out when you approach? You got to think about that. And if you look at it deeper, the reason why you bitch out on approaching is because you're scared to go and talk to the girl. Why are you scared to go and talk to the girl? Because you're scared of getting rejected. Now let's look at it even further. Why are you scared of getting rejected? Because of your ego and pride. And that's really what you've got to overcome. Your fear of being rejected, it comes from your pride as a male. Because society has taught us that if you're good with women, you shouldn't get rejected, ever. Now we know this isn't true. Jason, Jesse, Kong, they get rejected all the time. But you see, we've been programmed by society, by the media since our birth, that if you're good looking and good with women, you shouldn't ever get rejected. We men, we don't like to lose, we don't like to fail at anything. In a sports match, we don't like to lose the game. In a fight, we definitely don't like to lose. And it's the same with women. We don't want to lose the process of picking up the girl. We don't want to lose to the girl, you could say. We want to win and get the girl. We're men, we like winning, it helps our ego, it helps validate our belief. It just is a good thing for us. And it's a bad thing when we get rejected. But that's what we've got to learn to overcome. It's not a bad thing to get rejected. It's actually okay. I get rejected all the time. The simple pickup guys, they get rejected all the time. Anyone out there who's a so-called pickup artist guru or anything, if they claim they never get rejected, then they are totally bullshitting. It's almost impossible to never get rejected. You're always going to get rejected. You're not going to get every single girl. You've got to realize this. And as soon as you accept this, and as soon as you're okay with this, your success will just skyrocket. Because you just eventually stop giving a fuck what anyone thinks or about getting rejected. You just stop giving a fuck about it. But as for actually managing to do the approach itself, what's holding you back is a mix of fear. It's a mix of anxiety, fear, rejection, excitement, nervousness. It's all these emotions come rushing in, and it just overwhelms you, and then that's when the negative thoughts come in. You start thinking, what if she has a boyfriend? Or, oh no, what if I look stupid in front of everyone here? Or, oh god, what if she rejects me even? You've got to learn to overcome this. But you see, then you come up with these really bad excuses, really bad reasons why you can't approach her. Then you come up with more excuses about yourself, like, oh, I'm not wearing my good shirt today, or oh my breath stinks. Oh, I haven't done my hair. You come up with all these excuses of why you can't approach her. You come up with logical excuses. You see, we think with our emotional and logical brains. When you go to talk to a girl, you get scared, the emotional brain starts going, whoa, this is scary, I don't want to do this. That's that massive rush of emotions you feel as soon as you realize you're about to go talk to a girl. And then the logical brain starts thinking to help the emotional brain. It starts coming up with excuses like, oh, you haven't done your hair today, or oh, she's probably got a boyfriend nearby. So then your emotional brain and your logical brain are working together to come up with the reason why you shouldn't approach, and it normally will overwhelm you and you just don't approach. The best way to overcome this is honestly just to build up your confidence. If you have a huge amount of confidence, you'll be able to do it. If you're used to doing totally outrageous shit because you're really confident, you can do it. But there are basically two ways you can go around overcoming this sort of anxiety. You can take baby steps, or you can just go all in. Now, simple pickup normally says to just go all in, and normally that's what I would advise. But sometimes you got to take baby steps. If you've really got that much anxiety that you just can't go for it, you have to take baby steps. So it's like really getting into a icy cold pool of water. Like a swimming pool, but it's the middle of winter, it's still really cold. But all your friends are already in there, they're already having a good time, and they're like, hey, come on man, come on. So you're like, I really want to go in. Now if you take baby steps, you just maybe put your toe in, and you wait for it to get used to the water, then you go up to your knees and wait for it to get used to the water. It's going to take ages before you're finally head under and you can enjoy yourself. But if you just go running up and cannonball in, then you'll be used to the cold water in about 15-20 seconds. And that's a lot like approaching. If you just go really direct with your first approach, boom, really direct opener, you'll just be like getting used to it straight away. It'll be like cannonball into the cold pool, basically. Or you can take baby steps, which will take longer, but you'll get there either way. Personally, for me, thinking back, I remember I used to take baby steps, really basic, like asking for the time. I'll go out to a girl and say, "Hey, excuse me, do you have the time?" "Okay, cool, thanks." Then walk away. And eventually I built up to it, where I would compliment after asking for the time. I'll go, "Hey, excuse me, you have the time?" "Okay, cool, thanks. I really like your shoes." And walk off. But after doing asking for the time approach like 100 times, something sort of just clicked in me. I think I entered God mode. If you've been following some pickup, you know what God mode is. Basically where everything just falls into place. You just get massive confidence and don't care what anyone thinks, and everything just goes really well. Or it might not go real well, but you just don't care whether it's going really well or not, which normally leads to you going really well. It's crazy. The moment you stop caring about winning is the moment you actually start winning more. But basically, I went up to a girl and said, "Hey, excuse me, do you have the time?" She went, "Oh yeah, it's 3:50 p.m. And I don't know, the way I opened asking for the time was really unconfident. Looking down at her like, "Do you have the time?" Not making eye contact. And something just sort of clicked. Boom, straight up, just all this confidence came rushing in. I think it entered God mode, made eye contact, and went, "Oh sweet, that gives me at least 10 minutes to flirt with you now." And I had this amazing interaction, and it went really well, and I got a number, and then ended up going on a date with her. Yay! So, to sum that up on how to not bitch out when approaching, increase your self-confidence. I've got a thread on the forum, it's in my signature, we'll link you there, where it's got a whole bunch of tips on increasing your confidence and self-esteem. Check it out. So building your confidence, you can also search Google for that. It's really probably the most important one. It helps in all other areas, not just pickup, but help in your other life as well. Either take baby steps or go diving straight in. You can pick either one. They'll both work. One, obviously, baby steps take longer, but you'll eventually get there. And just another way is to have a wingman. I normally don't say this because I don't have any wingman. The only person who's actually willing to go out and game with me has very little game, so I'm trying to teach it to him a bit at a time. But if you have a wingman, a common trick back in the day was to basically get out a bunch of money, like $20 or $10 or $50, just a bunch of money. Get it all out in maybe, I don't know, but in New Zealand, what we've got is $5 notes. It's the minimum amount of money you can get in a note form, and just give it all to him, all the $5 notes, and say, "Okay, give me my $5 back every time I approach a girl. And if I haven't approached maybe 5 girls, you can keep what's left over." Honestly, your friend will normally be really keen to do it, because there's a chance of him getting free money. You'll probably not be as keen to do it, but it will help you. I remember it was reading a story, I think it was on the attraction forums. It was another pickup artist forum for the company Love Systems, I think. And basically, they were talking about 2 members were saying how they helped each other, but what they did is one person would log into the other guy's Facebook page, and whenever the other guy didn't approach, like bitched out, the other guy would update a really embarrassing status on his Facebook page. A really crazy idea, but it works. So basically, just have massive confidence, choose how you want to approach, baby steps or direct, it's an important thing. And if needed, have a wingman to help you out. If you don't, it's even better actually to not have a wingman in the long run, but in the short run, wingman will help you. So I guess that's it for my advice on how to not bitch out when approaching. Honestly, it's just something you really got to do. You just got to get over it and do it. So peace out, keep on approaching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.